I've got some points here,
All right, cool.
and I can edit that out too.
We're live.
Or I can leave it in because, let people know how the sausage is made.
I've had a lot of people ask me, like, what's it like behind the scenes of GATC the podcast? So
Yeah.
I think you should leave it in. Get just a look about the brilliance and all of the brain energy behind the curtain of this podcast.
So using this platform, we could also stream live to various sources.
Let's do it. Hit the button.
Not right now. We'll consider that option for a later date.
I'll need to change my background so you don't see all the wood paneling behind me.
No, I think the wood paneling adds to it.
Live from mom's basement.
Yeah, I think the paneling adds a whole lot of character.
Yeah.
I could go into my area where I have wood paneling too, if that would make you feel better.
Yeah, we should. We should have like a wood paneling instead of like a panel discussion.
Have a discussion on wood paneling.
Have a discussion with wood paneling.
They would be beating the doors down.
I know. I would
to get out. But
yeah, I feel like I should have it on an Aerosmith T-shirt or or something to complement the wood paneling.
Little Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Party time. Excellent. So what's been going on, man? We back up a little bit before we get into that.
Yeah, back up.
Historically, we have to start out with it's been a while.
Hey, they're playing, and did you see? I got a thing from Ticketmaster that for like you can get 2 tickets for $55 to see Stained at Lakewood, I believe.
Wow. Who else is with them? Just them?
And I don't know, and I don't only know that one song.
I mean, that's all you need to know.
Is that worth? I mean, it seems like a good deal, but is it all worth it for one song? I don't think so.
And the parking, like
the parking. One Stained ticket, $55, and then 2, a lot more. So parking a whole lot more. Sorry, my phone's ringing.
That's okay. Yeah. I felt bad enough that I missed out on Train and Barenaked Ladies this past week. Like,
I heard that Barenaked Ladies show was pretty good. Actually, I read a review about that.
Yeah, they crush it, man. And Train, I don't know how you felt about Train, but I loved that first album.
Not a big Train fan.
Never been on a railroad. Many times it's passed me by. I forget what my sanity.
Quad City DJs Train I can get behind, but not the Hey Soul Sister Train.
Yeah, they lost me in Hey Soul Sister.
Yeah,
Drops of Jupiter was great. Albums 1 and 2 I loved a lot. So I won't knock those. And everything the Barenaked Ladies have done. But anyway. I don't think I've been to any shows this summer. Have I?
Oh, guess who I'm going to go see?
Who's that?
I'm going to in a couple of weeks. A person we tried to get on our previous show, Kevin Kinney and Peter Buck are playing.
Oh, Peter Dollar Bill?
Yeah, Peter Dollar Bill. They're doing they've been doing this thing in Athens for the last year or so. They play at the Rialto at Hotel Indigo in Athens about once a month. So I'm going to see that. And then I also have tickets for one of my favorites from the 1900s, a gentleman named Beck. I'm seeing him in October.
Odelay.
I hope that's all he plays is all yeah.
I mean, no, I want Midnight Vultures from start to end. Yeah. Get some
that back. Pretty much. I love his new stuff too. So like any Beck I'd probably be okay with.
Yeah, he's incredibly talented. And like he's always you know what they say, old Beck is always up to something.
I didn't know they say that, but
they do say
concur.
That. Yeah. You got to ask him about that. So for the Hotel Indigo show, do you have to buy tickets for that, or you just kind of walk into the hotel bar?
No, you got it. It sells out like really quickly. It's like in this small room. I've never been, but it's like in the smaller room. And
is it downstairs at the hotel? Like they've got a club down there or something?
Yeah, there's a little club. It's called like the Rialto Room or something.
I vaguely remember seeing that when I was there. God, I think about a year ago.
Yeah.
A little over that. Well, that's really cool, man. I think the only live
If you want to be my date, ask my wife if she wants to go, and she said absolutely not. So
what's the date on it?
yearly. It's like a Tuesday, like end of July, I think. It's either a Tuesday. It's like right at the beginning of school, but we're 12
Oh,
months.
well,
So.
not well. So for me, I don't go back until the 5th. I think is when I
Yeah,
have to
but
go
you
back in
have
person.
kids who go back to school.
Oh yeah, I do have those things. I have children.
Yeah.
Child. My oldest is in college. Well, two
Oh
children. Yeah.
yeah.
Two. A is heading off to college in the fall, which will be like in a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Wow.
Frank's going into 5th grade, and Rowan is starting preschool. So yeah, we've got Frank and Rowan in school.
They'll have 2 high schoolers, so
Ugh,
it's crazy.
bless you. Are they driving yet?
I didn't sneeze. No, they're not. They're not. They'll be freshmen, so they'll
Okay.
get their learner's permit during 9th grade. So.
Wow. So are you going to make them share a car?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Who's got 2-car money? Like,
No, not me.
yeah.
I mean, even if I had 2-car money, like insuring 2 car and like 2 extra cars. So we're going to start off sharing, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
They might inherit their old man's truck one day.
Yes.
We'll go to 2 cars. So
In the distant future.
yep.
So you've had aside from, just all your musical endeavors and whatnot, you've had an exciting summer. Last week you got to go down to the always cool Savannah, Georgia, where the pillows are oh so fluffy, to go check out
Praline is it the praline capital of the world? The Savannah pralines are so amazing.
I mean, they're so
yeah, but
pretty nutty down there on River Street.
Yeah, I was at GAMEIS. It was fantastic. Shout out to Brian DeRose and the GAMEIS board for putting on a fantastic conference. Learned a whole lot. AI and cybersecurity are still a thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, don't mark that off your list. But
Okay.
learned a lot about that. One of the things that I did that I was super proud of that I took advantage of, and it's between the GAMEIS and GAETC, and a shout out to Amy Denham for making this happen, or helping make this happen, was took the CETL examination, and passed it. So I'm now CETL. It was a partnership. You can either take the class at GAETC or at GAMEIS, and it was the CoSN Certified Educational Technology Leadership Endorsement.
Yeah.
I took the class at GATC last November, run by Melissa Tenenkamp from CoSN. Met a lot of great people. Was in a cohort from November until July. And we took the exam. It was a pretty big exam on at GAMEIS the Tuesday before GAMEIS started. It was a really, really great experience, and I learned a lot, and it's a great certification to have. And yeah, it was great. So did that, and just learned a whole lot. Got a lot of great updates from the Department of Education. I was on a podcast as well. You can listen to K-12 Tech Talk. It took me a second to think of it.
There you go.
K-12 Tech Talk. Yeah. Me and one of our network vendors were on there talking about the stuff that we're doing with AI in Elbert County. So yeah, it was a great time. Saw a lot of really good friends, and it was great, man. Miss you. Wish you were there, but I know you've had a very busy summer as well.
Yeah, on the dad front, work front, and dad front again, work front again. Just kind of running around chasing kids and taking care of the classes. Going back to GAMEIS real quick, if you had to narrow down a couple of things for the listeners at home that may not be familiar with GAMEIS, how would you describe it?
So GAMEIS is it's a wonderful conference. It's really kind of tailored for technology leadership. GATC is very K-12, like instructionally focused. GAMEIS definitely has some of that, but a lot of the things that we're doing is just talking about that I took part anyway was just technology leadership. So lots of great conversations about stuff in the cybersecurity front. Also was able to speak to many of the vendors. There's a large vendor presence there, and a lot of the vendors who we currently use are some things that we're looking at as well, and being able to have some conversation with those folks. So I think that is kind of a difference, I believe, between the two.
I got to go a couple of times, and what I liked about GAMEIS was it's smaller. It's got a smaller footprint than what you get at GATC, and it seemed like everybody was kind of in the same spot too, as far as the hotel went. And so, like you had the opportunity for like a lot more. We're a little bit more spread out at GATC. Like you got some folks over here, some folks over there. It depends on like work and that sort of thing. And there's plenty of after hours conversations that happen at GATC. But just the cool stuff that we found just from being in the lobby. Like it, because all the vendors are staying at the same spot with the attendees, and so that part was interesting. Kind of reminded me of like I don't know, almost more of a summer campy sort of vibe. And you're in there in summer, and like it's hot.
Yeah, it was close to the triple digits while we were down there. It was pretty warm. And also, like, I stayed at the Westin, and it's so great. It's right on the river, and you just see like these giant cargo ships just every once in a while, quite a few times, come through.
I think the first time I went, it wasn't that way. That's how long ago it was. And then they dug out the port.
Yeah.
And then boom, like just constantly moving through there. Well, that's really cool, man.
Yeah, and and it's just great that that there are so many folks between and both conferences, and how those two conferences are really working together to provide us information to be better leaders. So between the GATC leadership strand and some of the stuff going on there and all the leadership, so it's been, both conferences have been very beneficial to me.
Yeah, it's heavy on the Venn diagram.
Yeah,
like Brian's on our board. We have some carryover there onto his as well, and the conversation are always happening. And we try to promote each other the best we can, and let everybody know of what's going on across the board with them. That's really cool, man. I'm glad you got to do that.
Yeah, me too. It was a good thing, and before you know it, I guess this is our kicking off our official season of a GATC calling the podcast. We'll have GATC just around in a few months now.
It'll be here, literally before we know it. Before I do that, the only other work-related travel I've gotten the chance, or I'm getting the chance to do, I forgot to tell you, I'm heading to Chicago.
No way.
Yeah.
What you doing in Chicago?
Google is bringing me up for an AI and higher ed symposium.
Wow, that's great.
It's I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I applied for it at some point, like something in the Google message board or something kind of came across my desk, and I had to have, because I don't think they randomly chose me, but yeah, it's worked out. Not the August 1st, I'm going up, 1st to the 4th at Google Chicago, where my Google journey began, back in.
Oh, that's right, because you were a certified
innovator. Well, teacher at the time. Teacher. Yeah. I like the teacher title better. I liked the teacher title better. But anyway, I'll tell them that when I go. But yeah, I get to go up there and hang out with some other folks, and see if I can get a table at the Bear.
Get you some good beef.
Yeah. Kind of check out the Bean.
Go watch a baseball game.
I looked. Tickets for Wrigley are insane.
Yeah.
I've been a couple of times, but it's been a few years. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm curious about that. I haven't quite seen an itinerary yet. I'm excited. Google always puts on a good show.
Yeah, let us know. You'll have to come
really
back and report back.
To go check it out. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And I would love to hear too, just I think you'll have a very unique perspective, and it'll be interesting to hear about like AI in higher ed.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the readings I hear are that's terrible. A lot of the readings I hear, that's what I just said. God, I need
Yeah.
school to start back. A lot
Well,
of the
you load them
readings,
in a notebook LM and it talks to you about it, so you hear the
maybe
reasons.
that's where I'm going with that. Yeah, when I created
Yeah.
my own podcast on the several articles that I saw just about trying to tackle AI in higher ed.
Yeah.
And I guess you have firsthand seeing it in your classes that you teach and that kind of thing. So yeah, can't wait to hear what you learn there.
And there's some interesting stuff happening with it. There's obviously companies are stepping up and trying to do some things. Not to name names, but we piloted a couple things at West Georgia. One is it's kind of tied to grading to help you out with that, to provide some consistency with these, massive rubrics that you have on the university level, and make sure that your feedback and stuff is consistent. But yeah, for me, um, I've created a few gems and notebooks that I call my TA.
Mm-hmm.
I'll upload everything that's in the class there, and then if somebody asks me a question about, hey, what's on this assignment, what's this rubric, and I can go and I can ask it to help me find it, especially if it's a class especially if I'm teaching a class for the first time. That is so invaluable, uh, just to have that, because I could dig and I could probably find it and I could probably tell you where it was, but that level of efficiency, um, I just don't have it. Another
Yeah.
interesting thing we're doing, we've got an AI. I'm part of an AI work group at the university. Um, we're trying to build our own in-house model,
Mm.
um, like something that's on site versus uploading everything. Uh, guess what? The hardest part of that is um, getting our hands on the machine. Like,
Yeah.
we've had an order
That's
put
what's
in
going to. Yeah.
for one of the Mac
So
Pros.
those are hard to
Big
get,
mouse.
man. Yeah. I mean, like I've been digging around and looking a lot. That's one of my goals as some too. Like I would love to. I heard a lot of larger districts just talking about the things that they've built out at GAMEIS and that kind of thing. Like I would love to build out use Claude tools or um,
Mhm.
something to build out some data dashboards for our administrators. Like that's a hope and dream of mine, a goal I have for this year to be able to do something like that, but to be able to have our own local
Yes.
LLM built in house and call it
Yeah.
Granite Bot.
Or even like what's the other word I've heard? Like small language models. I
Yeah.
mean, there's stuff that you can easily build out that doesn't take up as much space.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as fast. You're not going to have the bells and whistles you get if something's running like 120 terabytes of RAM on it, and
Yeah.
using a mass data center. But like, I forget, is it the Framework computers? It's about a $2,000 laptop that's designed
Mm-hmm.
for um, AI, and they've got like a
Mm-hmm.
something similar in a desktop. And there's some really, really interesting stuff that I think can take place there. And especially, I know this isn't an AI podcast. Wait, is this AI the podcast?
We just turned this into an AI podcast.
Yeah. I mean, everything's an
Welcome.
AI podcast now.
Yeah.
But like, I'm excited and interested to see what Siri is going to be like. I haven't
Yeah.
played
Oh
around
yeah.
with the newer release.
Yeah.
Um, but that small little handheld piece of it, I think is what's missing. I was just complaining before we hit the record button, working on like, making sure I have my show notes together, and I was using Gemini. There's times it's the smartest thing I've ever seen in my life, and there's other times I have to ask it the same question 3 times,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure if it's it or if it's me. I think it's it, but I could be partial. Um, so
Do
yeah,
any of
I'm
your
excited to see what's gonna.
students Do any of your students talk about like the environmental impact of AI? Is that something you talk about in your class much?
Um, yes. So the main class I've been teaching lately is called Diffusions of Innovation. And it's kind of like the scientific method when it comes to rolling out something within an agency of any size, like be it a school, be it a district, or whatever. You've got an idea. That idea could be the best idea you've ever heard in your life, but if you don't get the buy-in from stakeholders and show the value of it and kind of have some sort of replicability, some trialability, some different things that you could do with it, um, it's probably not going to work. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. And through that lens, we've had some discussions about, good innovations, bad innovations, and that gray area in between. And it's definitely come up on that. One thing, and this isn't necessarily coming from the class, people getting kicked out of their houses for data centers.
Yeah.
What's happening in Memphis? That's not okay.
Yeah.
I do feel like there's space for it, and it's probably not happening anytime soon. Probably something could happen kind of like the highway system.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be some like concentrated effort to like, hey, this is the amount of compute we need. How do we set this up logically without, killing Memphis? There's got to be something there. If anybody's interested in more about that, there's a really good podcast that I listen to every week. It's called Intelligent Machines. Leo Laporte. It used to be called This Week in Google. That's but they rebranded it over to Intelligent Machines just to kind of make it more of an AI podcast. And they talk a lot about that. Leo Laporte, he's been a tech guy forever. I mean, he's built out his own local model that he runs in the house, and he uses like a little bit of everything to kind of do it. So that way he can kind of have a basis to talk about it on the show. And it's really interesting, the conversations they get into on that. So,
I'll have to share you. Speaking about that, I've been dabbling and trying to create gems, and I'll have to share with you my point bot gem. It takes on the persona of Keanu Reeves from the hit movie Point Break, and I've also uploaded all of my my manuals and whatnot. So
does it have voice?
No, not yet. I haven't delved. I haven't.
Have you heard? I think it's 11 Labs or something, but they've got all the voices on there. You can upload like a sample of somebody's voice and then have it talk to you in that tone. Like there's enough of you and I out there where we could easily.
Dude, I mean, so this is the part, and now we're getting into an episode of this freaks me out cybersecurity talk.
Yeah,
is like I get a call on my district phone the other day, and it's like a local number. As soon as I picked it up, it was obviously not local, and it was just trying to get me to say, the person on the other end was just yes, no questions. They're saying like they're from Lenovo and they want to send me an email and stuff and trying to get me hung up. But like, I was like, are they about to just harvest my voice for some type of AI? Is my voice going to be AI scamming everybody?
Yeah. I mean, if that's possible right now, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because there's couple
so
hundred
if you get a phone, if anybody listening to this gets a phone call from me asking about Lenovo, it is not my voice. I
would say there needs to be a secret word in there in case you are asking about Lenovo.
Yeah.
Like,
Run CMD. I did get a Run CMD hat at GAMEIS. It looks pretty cool. It's like Run DMC, but it says Run CMD.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, let's talk about some GAETC stuff.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff happening. As always, registration's still open, as always, up until the time the conference starts. You get a discounted rate if you register now, and the window's still open. I should have that date in front of me, and I do not. You can head over to conference.gatc.org and take a look at that and see all the goodness that lies there. As always, people come to us for a few things. They come to us for the community. We kind of hope to bridge some of that in here, but they also come to us for the really, really cool speakers that we have. And I'm not talking about some 12s that you could put in the back of your Saturn.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah. I thought you were talking about rolling with some 12s in the back of your Saturn. That's a good one.
Do some 12s in the hatchback. My buddy had a Tercel, like a 79 Tercel. The way they would kind of bounce off that glass sounded great.
What's the best song that you could have heard in that Tercel with those 12s?
I'm going to say Albuquerque by Weird Al. No?
I thought you were going to tell me like Elevators by Outkast or something, that's what I was kind of.
So this is like 96.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't think we were there yet. Okay. He was really big into the Batman soundtrack, Batman Forever.
Okay, let's keep moving. Let's just keep going.
Get some Rose, Seal, that Weird Al. Real Big Fish. Yeah. No, Bad Dance was like 93, 91,
I think
somewhere
that
in
was
there.
like late 80s. That was like the first
89, yeah. That was
Tim
Prince, yeah.
Burton. Yeah.
Love that. Love that. That was great. But anyway, back to it. Some really cool speakers that we have here. Just the ones we've announced so far, because I don't want to get ahead of myself. Returnees, we have the perennial Tony Vincent, who's, man, been around for a while.
Yeah,
And
he's
always
been at
great problems with that.
GATC for quite a while, and he's one of our loyal listeners. We
He is a
appreciate Tony
fixture,
Vincent. He is.
GATC fixture. Him and the carpet. And I say that with all the praise in the world. Big time AI leader up in Iowa. Decades of one-on-one learning, learninginhand.com, going back to the Palm Palette days. Really, again, just one of the sweetest human beings on the planet. We love Tony.
Good guy.
And also another good guy. He's a great guy. Another great guy, Dr. Tyler Tarver, coming back to the featured speaker. TarverAcademy.com is where you can check him out. All over the place. Google, Khan Academy, Chat GPT, all up in that stuff. And baseball cards.
About to say, we had a great discussion about baseball cards with him last year, so maybe we can continue that on podcast this year.
I'm really excited for one of the things that I was able to pitch and get approved this year related to baseball cards, and I'm going to need your help with. I say you to Clint and you to the listeners if anybody has any ideas here. We're working on some ideas for some featured speakers, rising stars, things like that. If you're watching this video, we've got Clint's GATC podcast poster behind him. I'm thinking something like that, but I'm thinking 1987 tops.
Yes.
With a wood
Future Star with the wood paneling. The 87 had the wood paneling. Oh, I'm there. We'll get that done. All right.
Sure did. I've run those proofs up the chain. So we're going to try to
put in for vacation day right now to work on this, Lee. That's how serious I'm taking it.
Yeah, that's all you can do the rest of the day. So yeah, we're doing some cool stuff there. Somebody who is not a stranger to being on real baseball cards, or not baseball, real, let's say, football cards or sports trading. I don't know, man. I'm trying too hard there. Our keynote this year, man. We got Malcolm Mitchell.
So excited about this.
Clint,
Go Dogs.
What can you tell us about Malcolm Mitchell?
Malcolm Mitchell is a fantastic human being. Played at the University of Georgia for a while, and just what he's doing with his literacy initiative, and the partnerships that he has with schools and all he does is he's a fantastic person. I'm very, very excited to hear him, and I hope he'll get to be on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that possibility. Valdosta native, UGA grad. Let's say grad. I didn't look back at that to confirm. I'm assuming. And definitely a UGA receiver, and definitely a 2017 Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
I don't
know. That
one
hurts a little bit.
I know, it does.
Yeah.
It don't. Try not to take it too personally, but you know, I've never seen so many children cry in my house.
That was the thing. I remember when that happened. I was like so happy for Malcolm Mitchell. I mean, because I think it was his first or second year, I think, with the Patriots when that happened. I just remember talking about, I'm so upset, Falcons, but I'm happy for Malcolm Mitchell.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Again, great guy. He's kind of doing the Dolly Parton thing with his reading initiative.
Yeah.
It's all about just getting books in the kids' hands.
Yeah.
He had his own personal reading challenges, and you can go find, he's got videos all over the place. His own personal reading challenges. He's found the Share the Magic Foundation. Essentially, he just got with a group and kind of helped himself overcome his reading disabilities or reading issues. 300,000 students have been reached, more than 65,000 books delivered. The dude is prolific and kind of putting some stuff out there, putting a really, really good stuff out there into the world. So really excited to have, again, those three coming in. We've got more to come as far as speakers. That's not where we're stopping. As well as our rising stars. Those will be announced. Those typically come out sometime in August. So people can line up travel and figure out all the ins and outs of coming in to see us. Other announcements and things that we've got going on. We're bringing back Creators Row again.
Nice.
That turned out really, really well.
And that's all thanks to
Conferred.
you, Dr. Lee Green.
Man, I just try to, serve up a volleyball and let somebody else spike it. And spike it they did. Speaking of our spikers is that a real word? Crushers.
I
I
don't
know
know.
I don't know volleyball. But I feel like you got to stick with the sports analogy given the playbook theme. But anyway, Greg Walkup coming back. TR Gannon from Modern Classroom Project. Greg's from Forsyth. We have a confirmation from Amanda Triplett from Dalton City Schools. Amanda and Greg are doing the Pod Jam
Cool. Yeah.
competition with Rick, a friend of the show, if he has time.
Yeah. I don't know if I have time to go to see Rick.
Yeah,
Inside joke.
Yeah. Got to check our schedules. Really excited to have those guys back. And just to kind of, keep the game alive and keep things going as far as some sports metaphors, we are currently building out a Goosechase for GATC 2026. Clint, are you familiar with the Goosechase?
I haven't done a Goosechase in a good 10 years, but yes, I'm familiar. Is with the app, right? And you go
Yes.
and find things, and there's scores that's kept out throughout the whole thing or something like that.
It really is designed to gamify your conference experience. We were playing around with some ideas to kind of build out some of our own things to kind of make it a little bit more interesting and keep the conference alive. We will be launching the Goosechase prior to the conference to kind of get some hype going around it. Get some people on the leaderboards. So you think about all the cool swag and stuff we give away during the conference, not the closing session, but during the conference. But there might be some extra points for sticking around for the closing session. Have to wait and see. But anyway, that's how you can win fabulous prizes. And, some people care about the prizes. Other people just want to crush the competition.
Yeah.
Like they want their competitors
absolutely just take everybody out.
Just steamroll.
To use a sports metaphor, to just get that Goosechase sack.
Would that be a pillow? No, hold on.
And no, that's a goose down pillow. I'm talking about
okay.
like the tackling of the quarterback.
There you go. Okay, I'm back with you.
Okay.
So yeah, lots of exciting things happening. We're going to do. My goal is to do a better job to come back at you more regularly. I had some goals that kind of got sidetracked over the course of the spring semester, to where I was wanting to get out on the road and go see some people in their space. I would like to bring that back if possible, or at least just it could be Clint and I, or it could be Clint and somebody else, it could be me and somebody else. We just want to talk to cool people who are doing cool things around the state of Georgia when it comes to educational technology, doing cool stuff to impact kids' lives and make education more fun and interesting for those around you. And again, like we want to be your set person.
We
So
want technology. If you agree with this, Lee, not put you on the spot, but like we want technology to be used meaningfully and impactfully.
Yes.
And I think that's just something as technology leaders that we have to really, really advocate for in this day and age. So,
and yeah, and Clint's doing some really cool things up in his neck of the woods. I'm working with a bunch of great people at West Georgia, but we all get locked into our own scenes. And it's really hard for us, to kind of step up and look up and, rise above the offensive line to see what's happening out there on the rest of the field and be able to call the pluck. I don't know. I'm fishing.
Yeah, I was about to say you're really going well. Like my wheels started spinning. I've been watching a ton of World Cup. I'm a big soccer guy.
Yeah.
And I was trying to kind of think of we don't want you to be called offsides.
There you go. Or even passively offsides.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what that is. I just know it's a term because of Ted Lasso. Is there actively offsides? I don't know. World Cup fever has been real in this household too. Like, it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm sad for tanned.
Have you seen the picture of Erling Haaland getting off the plane in Norway and his souvenir he brought back home?
What was it?
It's a taxidermied like squirrel or raccoon
Oh yeah.
drinking out of like a like some type of glass jug. I'm pretty sure it's like moonshine or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
That was what he brought back from America.
That guy, he's gonna be doing okay.
Yeah, he'll
I
be
think he's
fine.
gonna be like the Ilona Mar of the World Cup, like
Yeah,
just a breakout star and gonna be everywhere.
yeah. I mean, he's already a
Yep.
huge star, but yeah,
But worldwide, I don't know.
worldwide,
Like,
yes, correct.
the casuals will know who he is.
Yeah,
Him and the goalie for Coast the goalie from Africa that was driving a bus and wasn't part of the team.
the 40-year-old goalie for
Yeah.
is it
Cota,
Cabo Verde?
yes,
Yeah.
That's an amazing story too.
Yeah, I hope that he could be goalie for Atlanta United because we totally need one.
I heard he got signed by
Oh, did
somebody.
he? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
so he has a job now. So good for him, and it's not driving a bus.
No, good.
Yeah,
we are looking for bus drivers in a lot of school districts right now.
for Atlanta United, or
yeah, I mean, you drive a bus in Elberton for the day and then go practice, go drive a couple hours to Atlanta.
You get benefits.
Yeah,
and you get to hang out with kids.
and play in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
And play in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is a really cool stadium to play in.
Yeah.
I got to go lay on the grass all the time. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, me too. It's pretty cool.
During one of the tours. It was a fun spot. All right, Clint, is there anything else fun and exciting that you feel like the world needs to know about?
I think we've talked a lot about exciting stuff for the last 37 minutes and 40 seconds. So I think
we have too. Yeah. Well, check us out. conference.gaetc.org. Check us out. Come see us. Come hang out with us. Here and there and everywhere.
Thank you, Paul McCartney.
Yeah. I was going to say Roy Kent, but the clean version. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere.
Gotcha.
All right. Yeah. We'll see you next time. Give us a holler. We'd love to have you on. And thanks a lot.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
How do I stop recording? Oh, there we go.